In a world where feminism and Andrew Tate's beliefs collide, traditional gender roles clash with a fight for equality. This clash raises vital questions about gender progress and the influence of individual voices in shaping the discourse on gender equality. Feminism is a multifaceted and dynamic movement that tirelessly advocates for gender equality and the fundamental rights of women, rooted in the belief that all individuals, regardless of their gender, should enjoy the same opportunities and privileges. Feminism seeks to address and eradicate deep-seated systemic issues such as sexism, gender-based discrimination, and harmful stereotypes. Throughout history, feminism has been a driving force behind numerous legal and social transformations. It has successfully championed women's suffrage, granting them the right to vote, and has pushed for equal pay, striving to rectify the wage gap between genders. These achievements represent just a fraction of the movement's extensive and ongoing agenda. Feminism's ultimate goal is to not only rectify past injustices, but to create a society where all people, irrespective of their gender, are empowered to pursue their aspirations without discrimination. It strives to foster a more inclusive and equitable world, recognizing that gender equality benefits everyone, not just women. Feminism acknowledges the intersectionality of gender and its interactions with other facets of identity, aiming to dismantle the overlapping systems of oppression. Andrew Tate is a contentious figure who has gained notoriety for his outspoken anti-feminist and misogynistic viewpoints. His public statements and social media posts have drawn significant criticism for perpetuating harmful stereotypes about women and making derogatory comments that undermine the principles of gender equality. Tate's views are widely regarded as regressive and harmful to the ongoing progress of gender equality. By advocating against feminist principles, he not only dismisses the legitimate struggles women have faced historically, but also impedes efforts to create a more equitable and just society for all genders. His rhetoric often targets and belittles women, which runs counter to the goal of achieving a world where individuals are free from discrimination based on their gender. It is crucial to emphasize that Andrew Tate's beliefs do not represent a widely accepted or respected perspective on gender issues. While individuals are entitled to hold diverse opinions, his extreme views and his willingness to promote them with inflammatory language sets him apart from the mainstream discussions on gender equality and women's rights. In the ever-evolving landscape of gender and social progress, voices like Tate's highlight the ongoing need for informed and constructive conversations that contribute to a more inclusive and equitable society. While feminism is a multifaceted and essential movement in the pursuit of gender equality, it is not without its challenges and criticisms. Here are some key areas where critiques and concerns arise within the feminist discourse. Number 1. Diverse perspectives. Feminism is not a singular, monolithic ideology. It encompasses a spectrum of schools of thought. While this diversity is a strength, it can also lead to internal disagreements and differing approaches to addressing gender issues. Some feminists may prioritize specific aspects of gender equality over others, leading to tensions within the movement. These divisions can make it challenging to present a unified front in the fight for gender equality. Number 2. Critiques of radicalism. Extreme or radical branches of the feminism have faced criticism from both within and outside the movement. Some critics argue that these extreme views may alienate people who would otherwise support gender equality. The perception of radicalism can lead to backlash and polarization, making it difficult to garner widespread support for feminine causes. Striking a balance between pushing for change and maintaining broad-based support can be a complex challenge. Number 3. Intersectionality. Intersectional feminism is a vital approach that recognizes that the experiences of women vary based on factors like race, class, sexuality, and more. However, some critics argue that the concept of intersectionality can be challenging to implement effectively. There are concerns that it may lead to exclusionary tendencies within the movement, with some feeling that their experiences are not adequately acknowledged. Balancing the inclusion of diverse perspectives and experiences while avoiding the unintentional exclusion of certain groups is an ongoing challenge. It's important to note that these critiques do not diminish the significance of the feminist movement, but rather reflect the complexities of addressing gender inequality in a diverse and evolving society. Overcoming these challenges requires ongoing dialogue, self-reflection, and a commitment to inclusivity to create a more equitable world for all genders. Andrew Tate's impact on gender discussions is multifaceted and has garnered attention for several reasons. Number 1. Misogynistic views. Tate is notorious for promoting misogynistic views through his online presence. His content has raised concerns about radicalization, with accusations that he may influence some of his followers to engage in harmful offline actions. These views are detrimental to gender equality efforts as they perpetuate harmful stereotypes and attitudes. Number 2. Polarization. Tate's extreme views have intensified debates around feminism and its goals. While his perspective does not represent mainstream anti-feminist viewpoints, it has contributed to polarization within society. This polarization can make it challenging to find common ground and work together towards gender equality as it diverts attention and energy towards divisive arguments. Number 3. Appeal to a subset. Tate's ability to amass a following suggests that there is an audience for his anti-feminist stance. This phenomenon raises questions about the effectiveness of feminist communication and engagement with diverse groups. It highlights the need for more nuanced and inclusive approaches to reach individuals who may be susceptible to radical or aggressive ideologies. Tate's views have undeniably stirred controversy and drawn significant backlash. He is criticized for promoting harmful stereotypes about women and reinforcing regressive gender norms. His blatant misogyny and provocative content have fueled outrage among those advocating for gender equality. Critics argue that such views perpetuate harmful attitudes that hinder progress towards a more equitable society. Paradoxically, Tate's divisive views have stimulated dialogue and debate. His controversial positions have led to more open exchanges of ideas about feminism, gender roles, and societal expectations. Some argue that his provocations have forced individuals to confront and critically analyze their own beliefs. In this sense, the controversy surrounding Tate has inadvertently led to deeper discussions on important gender-related topics. Andrew Tate's impact lies in his ability to generate controversy and polarize audiences, while also serving as a catalyst for dialogue and debate on issues of feminism, gender roles, and societal expectations. His influence, although divisive, has prompted individuals to engage more actively in discussions on these critical matters. While Andrew Tate's views have spurred dialogue and debate about feminism and gender-related issues, they are far from representative of mainstream anti-feminist viewpoints and are frequently viewed as extreme and detrimental to the discourse on gender equality. As the video comes to an end, the clash between feminism and Andrew Tate's beliefs underscores the ongoing struggle for gender equality. While both sides have sparked dialogue, Tate's extreme views remain outliers in the anti-feminist landscape. Thank you for engaging in this discussion, and we encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.